When the phrase, "all you can eat," comes to mind, it conjures images of endless trays of food, stacked plates, and the comforting promise that the supply will never run out. Yet, in the reality of today's health and diet culture, the so-called Obesity King's buffet is slimmer than it looks. Behind the glittering display of variety and excess lies a quieter story of restrictions, hidden costs, and changing social attitudes toward overconsumption. The illusion of abundance. Buffets were once symbolic of indulgence and celebration. They represented plenty, a chance for diners to serve themselves without limits. But in the modern context of global obesity concerns, those very temples of abundance are under the microscope. Nutritionists argue that the promise of infinite choice often masks a limited set of nutrient-rich foods. In other words, while buffets seem endless, most offerings are carb-heavy, fried, or sugary, giving the illusion of fullness without delivering true sustenance. For individuals already struggling with obesity, this is a deceptive battlefield. They are faced with a table that appears generous but is in fact dominated by calorie-dense, low-quality options. The kings of obesity, the corporations that profit from overconsumption, offer abundance on the surface, while tightening the belt on healthier, more nourishing alternatives. The business of overconsumption. The buffet model has always been about economics. Restaurants design them knowing the average person will eat less than the cost of unlimited food suggests. Starches, bread, rice, pasta, and fried items fill plates cheaply while expensive proteins and fresh vegetables are rationed in subtler ways. What appears to be a feast is strategically managed scarcity. This mirrors the larger food industry. Fast food chains, processed snack companies, and beverage giants, the so-called obesity kings, dominate markets by offering value in volume, but the nutritional worth of these products is alarmingly slim. Consumers are sold the dream of endless satisfaction, but in reality, they are trapped in cycles of cravings and poor health. Health reality versus marketing fantasy. The shrinking buffet also symbolizes the gap between how food is marketed and its real effects. A soda bottle may scream happiness, and a supersized burger may promise indulgence, but both contribute to chronic conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. This contradiction is at the heart of today's global obesity epidemic. People are surrounded by food abundance, yet deprived of true nourishment. Governments and health organizations have recognized this tension. Public health campaigns increasingly focus on portion control, awareness of hidden sugars, and the psychological tricks of marketing. In many countries, buffets and fast food chains face pressure to provide calorie labels or smaller portion options. The once unchallenged buffet of excess is now scrutinized under the spotlight of responsibility. A cultural shift. Interestingly, the buffet itself is no longer the cultural force it once was. Younger generations, influenced by fitness culture, wellness trends, and environmental concerns, are shifting toward moderation. They question the value of endless food, and instead look for authenticity, freshness, and sustainability. The Obesity King's empire, built on the promise of limitless indulgence, is now facing an audience more skeptical than ever before. This doesn't mean buffets or fast food chains are disappearing. Instead, they are adapting, offering healthier options, plant-based choices, and curated menus that fit new expectations. The endless buffet is slimming down, both literally and metaphorically, to survive in an era of heightened awareness. Conclusion. A slimmer future. The Obesity King's buffet might still sparkle under bright lights, but its reign is fading. What once symbolized excess and celebration now looks like a warning about the cost of overindulgence. The illusion of abundance is breaking, revealing the slim reality behind the curtain. If this shift continues, the buffet of the future may look less like a battlefield of fried foods and sugar fountains, and more like a balanced spread designed for health and sustainability. For individuals and societies alike, the slimmer buffet may not be such a loss. It may be the only path forward.